Well, the prodigal daughter returns, and as the Bible story entails, what do? We receive her with open arms. So please receive me with open arms after my hiatus. Yes. But we come back bigger, better, maybe not bigger, but better, more intentional, and ready for more exciting content. Welcome back to the Lulu Edit. Thank you for tuning in and clicking on this video. I think that today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me because I'm going to be going to the gym, and also just talking about a little bit about why I've been away, what's been happening, and what to look forward to, because we are back and we are better. So we're just gonna keep growing. Okay, so first off, I'm gonna take some creatine because this is such a game changer. This is not pre-workout, it's not protein powder, it is creatine, and basically helps with your muscles. It helps with your lifting sessions or strength sessions, helps with recovery. So that is such a huge thing, and I'm so grateful that my coach introduced me to it. I take this one, it says it's 40 servings, and I take about 10 mils. I used to raw dog it, but now it's like no, you just need to mix it with water. I think that's like, I don't know if you can see, but I usually do about that much. It's like a murky liquid, but it doesn't taste like anything. So that feels like I just took some liquid courage, and I think that's a good sign. Doing my makeup to go to gym for the first time because I don't usually do it, but I thought it would be fun to try it out today. So of course, if I'm at the gym, I want to get in a sweat, and today we are doing a lower body day, so I know it's going to be sweaty, it's going to be intense, so we need a really good base. Something just fell out. So I'm going to start with my Jelly Grip primer from Essence. This is for like your under eyes, so I'm just gonna, maybe I should use a mirror. I'm gonna quickly prime my face before we get into it. Oh no! I'm gonna be using a lot of setting spray. And then my other primer is gonna be this Bare Minerals Minimizing. I don't think it's gonna be great to make it sweat proof, but it's the only one that I have. So we're just gonna put a lot of our faith in it and just hope for the best, you know? Like, just mostly on our T-zones, in my T-zone. So let's get into it, okay? Why have I been away? Okay, two of my main reasons is, number one, the editing is so much more harder than I thought it was gonna be. It's hard, but it's also easy. It just also needs a lot of time, and time was, especially in the challenge that I was doing, the challenge that I wanted to do was posting one video every week. The editing process just would take longer than I thought it would, considering that I'm still working full time and I had other commitments as well. So it just became too much. So I realized that I needed to find a better system. I was also shooting things on my phone, wasn't able to translate it into, and then not able to get that content from my phone to my laptop efficiently. So I needed to sort out my workflows. I'm busy yapping and I actually don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay, so I'm gonna start with these massive bushy eyebrows. They need help, and I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. brow laminating gel, just to lift them. And then the second reason is that, in all honesty, it was due to financial stability and stagnation. I mean, financially, last year for me was incredibly tough. Well, it was just harder than usual. As I mentioned, I do work full-time. The company that I work for was not in a good place financially, which in turn impacted my salary. Yeah, and then it just made planning harder. So planning and budgeting a bit harder because there was no income that I was able to rely on with confidence. So I had to then like look at different other ways in making an income, which took up a lot of energy, and it also made me feel very frustrated that even though I had a job, it just wasn't giving me the support that I needed and the structure that I really value. I'm not sure if I'm happy with my eyebrows, but I think that's as good as I'm gonna get them. I'm gonna just fix them a little bit more. Oh my god, I know they definitely need a wax, but that's okay actually. And I'm gonna go in with a bronzing color. It's not really a bronze, but more of like a contour. It is the Maybelline Eraser Multi-Use Concealer, and it's in the shade, I can't tell you because the shade has rubbed off. I think it was like 13 or something, but yeah, that's me telling you is not happening. Wow, this is definitely gotten a whole lot darker for me. So can you see that? Yeah. So what I now realize is that even though like my situation hasn't improved, I want to challenge myself to work with what I have. For the longest time, I didn't start filming because I didn't have a camera, and now I do. I have a fantastic camera that, you know, has, I mean, you guys can see the quality, you know what I mean, like you can see the quality. I have a camera, I have a beautiful space that I can shoot in. I feel like there's so many resources that I can use in order to generate new ideas around videos where I don't have to spend money. It's not, you know, there's so much that I can do without the pressure of having to spend money that I don't have at the moment. So that's why that was one of my motivations to come back, was because that I want to challenge myself and see what I can create with the resources that I have. And if I don't have something, or if I want to do something, asking for help or asking for assistance or planning how else I can do it maybe. And I think that will really just help me and yeah, like allow me to actually be more consistent and actually stick to what I want. I know that I'm not a YouTuber, and that's great, but I need to actually be consistently posting on YouTube. And another big thing is that I'm also grateful for you guys, like all of the people that I'm grateful for the people that believe in me and that support me, and I don't want to let you guys down anymore. There was something that I wanted to use. I wanted to use these bronzing drops, but I feel like it's too late now, so we're just gonna move on. Okay, I'm gonna go in with this La Kruka concealer. I'm not sure where you get this. My friend gave this to me, and it's just the perfect shade. Because I don't want like a super bright under eye, I'm just gonna use it because it's a really good shade match, and do a bit of spot concealing. So over the chin, on the forehead, where else? Along the, oh whoopsies, along the bridge of my nose, maybe a little here and a little here. Okay, we're gonna let that set for a little bit. You can see the placement. See, it's not too bright or anything. Okay, so what has been happening in my life are in. So I have been going to the gym. Yes, I've been going to the gym. Like I started at Virgin Active beginning of this year, and I don't know if, yeah, I think most of you would have known that I used to also go to a CrossFit gym, and I'm seeing such an improvement well, not such an improvement, but I'm just seeing the changes that I wanted, because now I'm able to work intentionally on like my body goals. So originally I had started with CrossFit because I was in a place where I wasn't even like working out at all. The most I was doing was yoga, and yoga was great, but I did a health coaching course, and it was very clear to me that I needed to be doing strength training. Now, I wasn't about to rock up at the gym not knowing what to do. That is just not for me. I can't, like, I rather, and also I didn't like the concept of the gym. I didn't like just going in and just doing a set of exercises and just calling it a day. I wanted something that was functional, that had like running. Some of my favorite things in school was playing sports. I love the cardio aspect of it, like I wouldn't say aerobics, is it? I don't know, but like the cardio aspect of it. So whether it was netball, basketball, tennis, squash, I love running around and being competitive. So that's why I started CrossFit. That my local CrossFit it's a really small gym. The founder of the gym is the head coach, and he started off as a personal trainer, and so I was really confident in, and I went for like a random, well, not a random, but like I went for an onboarding class where he literally took me through all of like the most used movements in the classes and showed me the correct form. Who's gonna do that for you at Virgin Active unless you get a personal trainer? And not everyone can afford a personal trainer. So those CrossFit classes really helped me get into lifting and strength training, and then also it's functional what is it, functional exercise, functional strength training. I love that there were classes I could just rock up. I just had to show up, and that was it. Then I show up and then get my ass kicked in the classes, because oh my god, those workouts was so insane. But what's also nice about the workouts was that literally just you can show up at whatever level that you are at, and it like you are able to adapt it to where you are at. So even if you've never been to the gym before, you've never exercised in your whole entire life, you show up and you're gonna be able to reach your limit. What else do we need to do? Let's do some blush. I don't really want like a pinkish blush, but I guess we'll do that. This is where we add the blush placement. So I've also been spending a lot of time with family. So over the holidays, I mean, it was just family time. It was so cool. Went to Zimbali. We had a beautiful family Christmas. My uncle did like this kiddies celebration. So my uncle on my mom's side, he did a celebration, end-of-year celebration for all of like the grandkids and kids of the family, where there was an opportunity just for everyone to talk about what they've achieved for the year, and also then just take the time to celebrate that. I just realized I didn't blend that in. So yeah, that was really, really nice to have. Oh, what does it feel like? Okay, I feel like I need to blend that in. I don't know how. It looks so weird on camera. Oh, nope. We do not want harsh lines. So that was family life. And then, okay, so I've been going to the gym, spending lots of time with family and loved ones, and I've also been doing a lot of inner work. So I've gone back to meditating, I've gone back to reading, and just practicing my mental hygiene. I started rereading, well, not that I finished it, but I started rereading this book by Dr. Joe Dispenza, which is called Becoming Supernatural. I highly, highly, highly recommend that you guys do yourselves the favor of reading that book. It is like, oh my gosh, like yeah, it's such a game changer. I think maybe I'm probably like what, 2 chapters in, and I've already like just gotten so much knowledge. Okay, I'm going in with my compact like bronzing powder. It's in toasted hazelnut, just to set the contour. So as I was saying, I've been reading the Dr. Joe Dispenza book, and it's just really opened up and reminded me of how important our thoughts are, and how important it is to have that mental hygiene of making sure you know what thoughts you are having. It's really good to take the time to pay attention to them. It's been a really nice journey just to be reminded of that, and reminded to do that. I'm gonna go in and set my concealer with this Maybelline translucent powder. Translucent powder. Just, oh no, the problem with this powder is that it gets everywhere. And a little powder puff. I'm gonna just wipe off the excess. Yeah, like one of my favorite quotes so far is where attention goes, energy flows. Our minds are so powerful, and it's so important for us. It's so important just to regulate where your attention and thoughts are going, because it literally informs your reality. It's so incredible. So I would literally recommend everyone to read that book. Such a huge recommend, especially if you want to change your life and change the direction of where your life is going, you know. If you're feeling stuck, you don't know what to do, or you do know what to do but you don't know how to get there, honestly must read. On inner work, I've had a very interesting journey in questioning religions as we know it. I grew up fairly Christian, as I think most Black South Africans. I've been doing a lot of questioning on religion and religious institutes. It occurred to me that Christianity is not really something that came from South Africa, right? It came from missionaries that were part of the Catholic Church. Missionaries came, and they also came like with the same ships that brought colonization, that brought guns, whatever they needed. And they also played a huge role in taking away land from Black people. But you guys know how insane the land distribution is in our country, so I think we can get into that a little bit later, y'all. Okay, I'm nearly done. I'm gonna do my mascara. We are gonna do the Essence Lash Princess. This is a waterproof one, and trust me guys, this mascara is waterproof. I bought it, but now I hardly ever use it because of how waterproof it is. When I wash my face, it literally takes forever to wash off. Like I have to like scrub my eyebrow, my eyelash, my eyelash. It's too much work, dude. Like when I'm coming back, I want to be able to just swipe my face and take my makeup off. There's no need for me to be scrubbing. Anyway, so you know that it works. You actually now know that it works. So if you're gonna be having a raucous night out and you don't want your mascara to smudge or run, yeah, if you don't want it to run, yeah. Oh, this lighting, I don't like it. I don't know why it's doing this to me. It just wants me to keep looking at the camera, but I don't want to. Now we just need to swipe this setting powder off. And then we're gonna do some powder blush. Where is my brush? My blush brush. That's what I want to say. Where's my blush brush? We're gonna use this random ass palette. I don't know where I got this palette from. I can't tell you. But I use it and it's great and it works. We do my cheeks, that extra blush, not too much because I mean we're still going to the gym. And finishing off with the Maybelline Fit Me spray. Okay, like that, just like that. Fit Me spray. It is the matte and poreless. It says it's 24-hour oil control. This is a, yeah, it says it's a setting spray. I really want the Infallible setting spray. How much is it? It's like 280 or 3 something, I don't know. And then also the last time I wanted it, it was out of stock, so that's nice. Okay, only thing left is on my lips, and I'm literally just gonna use this ointment and also use a little bit of gloss because like I don't need anything else. Okay, makeup is done. Oh, this actually looks super cute. Now I'm gonna get dressed and show you the final thing, or the final, yeah, shebang. Okay, I'm gonna wear my favorite blue tights. These ones just sit so perfect. And can you guys believe that I actually thrifted these in the UK? Like, and the quality was so good. I think it still had it had its tag on, and then just gonna pair it with this basic white tee. Basic. Okay, here is the fit. Okay, I need to put on my shoes, but here we are. And then I put on a little bit of like a pink like lip gloss thing. It's the Ultimate Lip Peptide from Woolies. Few things that I am looking forward to in this new and revived journey. Definitely a little bit more vlogs. I've got an exciting trip planned, so I'm gonna be getting some content there. Also focusing on like making goals and sticking to your goals. Well, I'm gonna be doing like behind the scenes of my goals and stuff, all things to do with manifestation, changing your mindset, healthy living, yeah, just living well. And what else? Just more authentic Lily content. So I hope you guys stay tuned. Comment down below like what content you guys would also love to see. I am open and just ready to be in this creative energy again. I'm gonna do a check-in after my gym session to see how this makeup lasts. So show you how well it is. I think I could have done better with my under eye. I don't know, but I think it's super cute. Let me know what you guys think of the look. This is the full fit. I really don't like leggings that have like a line like from here. It gives you such a bad camel toe. I mean, even though now I look like I've got a really bad camel toe, but whatever. I've got a vagina, so what? This is the full fit. Got our white shoes on. I now remembered that I said I've got a basic white tee, but it's not a basic white tee, it's a basic black tee. Again, this is what the face is looking like. I just got back home. I walked back home. As you can see, that's the sweat. I took a longer route than usual just so I could get extra steps in. But this is the face after a full session of gym and after walking home. As you can see, very sweaty, but I think still pretty good. The mascara is just still there. I don't know if I'm gonna do this again. I might, because it actually didn't take me that long to do my makeup. I think obviously it took longer because I was filming. I like the idea of having it on, but then like have to be super conscious about like wiping myself or using like my hands to wipe off the sweat, because then the makeup can get on my hands, and then I wipe my hands on my pants and I'm wearing light pants and then makes the pants dirty. So yeah, I don't know if this is going to be an everyday thing, but it was really nice to do. And this is where I'm going to close off the video. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't. Love you. Bye.